Religious leaders need bad governance to sell cheap miracles. Aisha Yusufu says, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. Aisha Yusufu, human rights activist, has posited that political and religious rulers are in a symbiotic relationship. And believe you me, this is 100%. This is 100% correct. Religious leaders and what's it called? Religious leaders need bad governance to sell cheap. I did tell you, if things are going well in this country, just like those who are actually in the UK, you know, did I say UK abroad, who, they pay for something, they get it. Believe you me, you see, most of them who go there, there is a decline in them, portraying religious kind of life, except somebody who is deeply rooted and have a communion with God. The news in detail, please. According to the social critic, while religious leaders need bad governance to sell cheap miracles, political rulers need the citizens to be subdued. I've always told you people that the political rulers and the religious rulers are in a symbiotic relationship. The religious rulers need bad governance to sell cheap miracles, while political rulers need the citizens to be kept subjugated. On the Muslim side, they will tell you that the suffering here does not matter as the reward is in heaven, so protest is haram. Expect more extremist behavior from Hizbah, which will be used to indicate it because they are trying to establish Islamic ways that things are hard. On the Christian side, they will tell you to focus on your personal miracle and not be bothered about government. After all, any government can favor you. Expect more miraculous miracles that defy reasoning from pastors, which will be used to indicate if you focus on your personal miracles, you can get more than the government can give you. As for rather traditional religions, they always have witches, old people, uncles, and mothers-in-laws to blame. She wrote "We are X on Thursday," and this thing that Aisha wrote is wonderful. You see that thing I said in the beginning, people who are abroad, because when you get there, it's not that things are actually what's it called? It's not that things are actually there's this decline, as in if you go there, there's this decline you have. I read one particular article that they said when they go there, you no longer what you do is if you are truly somebody who has a communion, as in you have a relationship with God, you don't just go to church for going to such sake, or you don't just what's it called? You don't just pray to God or have a communion with God because of what you're going to get from him. Believe in me, your prayer is going to be more of thanksgiving than Lord, I ask you, Lord, I pray for. Sincerely. Now, video me this. If you're living in Nigeria, you get home and you pay money for light. You actually paid money for power. And on going home, you're like, oh God, I beg, make light day. I beg, make light day. You understand? Apart from that, you see somebody who paid money for light. You paid your money for light. You don't owe. You still go about. You buy, fuel or diesel for your generating set. Do you understand? Which is already more expensive to your pocket. Do you understand? You not just only pay the government, you actually pray. And after praying, you get as you go big, you go say, you know what? Make I take money, buy. That money you used to spend on diesel, if you calculate it in a month, or on fuel, if you calculate it in a month, do you know how much is going to be giving you? So yes, it takes, when you go there, you be giving it is going to be a thanksgiving kind of prayer. Why? You pay for things, you get it. Just normal, like you pay for services, you should get it. If you don't pay for services, you're not going to get it. So over there, you work. People who are abroad, who are Nigerians, they work and work and work. Why? Because if you no work, you say that thing, baby say they say no food for lazy man. Now for those kind of country, now you go work. Because if you no work, you no go do it in, you no go chop. And see that's what's it called? The ones that had to say what's it called? Religious leader need backgrounds. Yes. I'm telling you, yes. Why? Because if things are going well, just like I said, if things are going well abroad, you see people who truly believe in God because they want to believe in him. They believe in him and have relationship, they have communion, as in very close relationship with God. Because they want to, they are true believers. Not people who believe in God because I want miracle to happen. Because I want, if I talk things will happen. Do you understand? If things are actually going well in this country, there are actually some religious shit that is not going to be tolerated. Get something to say if they tell you, you will say, come on now. You're not going to believe it because it is actually unbelievable and sounds very ridiculous. Imagine me then tell you, say, don't worry that miracle is going to locate you, miracle money is going to locate you. When you know, say you don't get work. My sister, you go hustle. You don't understand. You go need to go outside, stand up, go out and do what? Work so that you can actually get, at least funds, Abby. Because if they tell that to you, you're going to say, this person in a play, are you playing? What kind of playing is that? You understand? And what's it called? Aisha Yusufu, what she also means here is that political leaders, they say uh, political leaders need you to be handicapped. Yes, need you to be subjugated, need you to be subdued. They weaponize poverty. They come out and tell you, oh, just like everything is now. Tinubu will come and say, okay, vote for me, vote for me. If you vote for me, things will be all right. And he's going to convince you, but the one he's going to use money and all of that. And at the end of the day, you believe these people. And at the end of the day, you find out, say, not the same people, not the same thing. And for those who believe in traditional way, the traditional method of doing something, you always believe in that, not only for this country. You see, you finish school, you don't have a job, you're linking it. I'm not saying these things will not happen, but it's only you don't have a job, you believe strongly that something is wrong with you. Sometimes nothing is actually wrong with you. Sometimes you need to break free from a cycle. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? So yes, I second whatever Aisha Yusuf is actually saying. As long as you know the difference between religious leaders and spiritual leaders, religious people fight for positions, while sincere spiritual leaders preach repentance, holiness, and heaven. Such spiritual leaders hold the world policies likely. In the traditional religion, those that blame old people or calls the aged a witch shall never grow old. You don't see them. Are you not getting it? Very funny, stimulus of laughter. People making people to laugh. Who are symbolic? Is it political government and religious rulers? Are they the ones on symbolically parasite? Well, whether you believe it or not, it is actually true. If you don't have that kind of relationship, as in these people, as in these things are similar. These things are similar. There is no angle you want to look at it that you're not going to get. Okay, if you doubt it, let Nigeria become like, permit me to use the word, let Nigeria become like, let things start working in Nigeria. Let us stop, always depending on what's it called, crude oil revenue. Let us start generating revenue. Let Nigeria get better. Whether you go see number of people going to church will reduce, my darling. Will reduce. That time you are going to see, when people know that if I work for money, I know that, money is a currency that, solves, like things. You can use this as a medium of exchange. You understand? You need money. You go work so that you get money. You understand? All right, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.